with dazzling pink and white sand beaches stretching into turquoise waters, lush rainforests teeming with vibrant flora and fauna, pulsing carnival vibes, and a celebrated sailing culture. The scenic Caribbean islands of Antigua and Barbuda have long been an alluring haven for travelers seeking vistas of paradise. Join us as we embark on a journey to uncover the layers of history etched into these shores, delve into the flavors and aromas that define their culinary heritage, explore the ecological tapestry of these twin islands, and immerse ourselves in the cultural traditions that paint the vibrant spirit of this twin island nation. The Leeward Islands of Antigua and Barbuda have been inhabited for over 5,000 years, originally home to Ciboney and Arawak peoples. Christopher Columbus, the Italian explorer and navigator, arrived in 1493, heralding Spanish colonization efforts to cultivate tobacco and maize, using the islands as trading outposts. By the 17th century, Britain emerged as the dominant colonial power across English-speaking Antigua, which soon became an important sugar and slavery hub, supplying European markets. African slaves were imported to labor on sprawling plantations. Meanwhile, uninhabited Barbuda supported Antigua's growing agricultural economy via food crop cultivation. Slavery was finally abolished in 1834, though most inhabitants remained impoverished under strict colonial rule for a century after emancipation. The islands were briefly part of various British Caribbean-based governing unions before gaining full independence on November 1, 1981. Today, Antigua and Barbuda retains ties to the British Commonwealth as a constitutional monarchy and parliamentary democracy. Surrounded by coral reefs and trimmed by over 300 stunning beaches in sugar hues of pink, pearl white, and black volcanic variants, Antigua and Barbuda's landscapes captivate. While Antigua features steamy rainforests and the eroded Redonda mountain remnants of volcanic origin, low-lying Barbuda's relatively flat prairie and lagoon mosaic landscape nurtures towering cacti and endless beaches with towering sand dunes. Wildlife abounds, from fluttering butterflies and finches to hawksbill sea turtles lumbering onto beaches at night to lay eggs. Rare species protected here include the Antiguan racer snake, Barbuda warbler, and frigate bird, which nests amidst offshore cays and islets like the aptly named Great Bird Island, fringed by precious coral reefs. Several national parks and marine preserves safeguard fragile ecosystems, yet remain vulnerable to issues like deforestation and climate shifts. The contemporary culture of Antigua and Barbuda stems from centuries of migration and colonial influence. African, British, Portuguese, Spanish, Lebanese and Syrian ancestry mixes vibrantly across the 100,000 residents spanning both islands. The populace reflects remarkable ethnic diversity, blended into a predominantly Creole culture. While English serves as the official language, Antiguan Creole and Barbudan Creole dialects weave African grammar and vocabulary. Given past and present interaction with the Spanish-speaking world, many place names and words also feature Spanish roots. The culture revels in annual carnival festivities, featuring colorful costumes, lively calypso and soca musical traditions rooted in slavery-era satirical lyricism. Cricket isn't just a game here, it's a way of life. The sound of leather on willow reverberates across local fields, captivating communities and uniting them under the banner of this beloved sport. From local leagues to friendly matches, cricket unites hearts and celebrates the island's competitive spirit. Beyond the cricket grounds, Antigua's waters are alive with the thrill of sailing. The annual Antigua Sailing Week draws sailors and enthusiasts from around the globe to these pristine waters. It's not just a race, it's a showcase of seamanship, adventure, and a celebration of the island's maritime heritage. In Antigua and Barbuda, the culinary landscape is a vibrant reflection of rich heritage and diverse cultural influences. Traditional dishes like fungee, a boiled blend of yellow cornmeal and okra, serve as versatile accompaniments to soups, stews, and a variety of meats. Paired with stewed saltfish, red herring, or fried shad, fungee stands out. Ducana, a sweet dumpling crafted from grated sweet potatoes, coconut and spices, cooked in banana leaf packages, provides a delightful harmony with stewed saltfish and chop-up, a combination of mashed boiled eggplant, spinach and okra, saltfish and chop-up, featuring sautéed salted cod with a medley of vegetables alongside fried dumplings, offer a savory blend with varying preparations, from grilled Barbudan lobster seasoned to perfection on picturesque beaches to goat water, a flavorful stew of goat meat, and conch water brimming with tender conch pieces. These dishes, complemented by wood oven bread or fried dumplings, reveal a taste of local indulgence, offering a diverse array of flavors and textures that symbolize the essence of Antiguan and Barbudan culinary heritage. As tourism expands across resorts and historic Nelson's Dockyard, service industries dominate the economy, though offshore banking, trade and foreign investment remain crucial too, especially from the US. While the nation boasts a relatively high GDP and income per capita compared to Caribbean neighbors, economic issues like unemployment and national debt persist. International business keeps the country economically afloat, often utilizing its status as a tax haven. Poor soil restricts agricultural productivity, but enterprises like production of Sea Island cotton and Wadadli beer contribute. Antigua and Barbuda, gaining independence from Britain in 1981, still carries vestiges of its colonial past that influence its governance structures and cultural fabric. The nation actively engages in regional cooperation within the Caribbean community, CARICOM, and participates in organizations addressing common issues like climate change. Antigua and Barbuda collaborates with neighboring islands on shared concerns, such as disaster management and healthcare within the Caribbean region. Globally, the nation participates in forums like the United Nations, advocating for issues such as climate change adaptation and sustainable development. Did you know, with 365 stunning pink and white beaches, Antigua alone has nearly one for every day of the year, though locals claim there's over 1,600 speckling the island. That's a lot of scenic stretches of sand and surf to explore. The chilled-out island of Barbuda is fittingly called the Land of the Sea, thanks to endless miles of pristine shoreline with magnificent white powder sands at Low Bay, Cocoa Point, and Palmetto beaches. It's a deserted tropical paradise. Antigua's vibrant carnival first emerged during slavery, when locals used costumes and music to defiantly mock their European masters. The celebration still takes place before Lent, with dazzling floats and jewel-toned costumes, accompanied by the irresistible beats of steel pan. English Harbour's storied docklands are now a UNESCO site, housing the Museum of Antigua and Barbuda, chic cafes and boutiques. Grab a rum punch while you browse centuries of heritage artifacts. Antigua has 5 meticulously preserved colonial forts, like Shirley Heights Lookout and Fort Berkeley, built to guard against invasion and offering awesome vistas today. Well, those are just a few peeks into what makes these islands so special. If you enjoyed this video on Antigua and Barbuda, you'll love this next video.